No.
She saw me yesterday.
Oh, maybe. You can see it right there. And you just listened to the welcoming introduction of the Kitchener Lady Rangers in this very, very special game here today. It's the Kitchener Lady Rangers taking on the Walkerton Capitals. Why are we playing on a Saturday night? That's a good question. Back on November 28th, due to a snowstorm, Walkerton wasn't able to make it down here to Kitchener and therefore had to reschedule the game for tonight. My understanding is they had a little trouble with the electronic game sheet tonight getting that started, but I think they've got that under control. Either way, we're playing. As the Walkerton Capitals made the long trek from Walkerton to Kitchener-Waterloo. You're going to be watching this game live right here in Midtown at the legendary McLaren Arena. Looks a lot like Grand River Arena, only more legendary. Legend, wait for it, dairy. You're watching the pregame show. We're going to get ready to get started here in a moment. Officials look like they're ready to go. Our girls are all warmed up. We're ready to start this game. Now, Kitchener Lady Rangers. Kitchener Lady Rangers versus the Walkerton Capitals. Your Kitchener Lady Rangers are ranked 7th overall by myhockeyrankings.com. Capitals ranked 35th overall. Capitals are 14, 12, and 6, including all their games, according to myhockeyrankings.com. And according to the OWHA, for regular season games, they're 6, 8, and 4. Of the last 6 games, Walkerton's collected 4 losses and 2 ties. And last time these two teams met in Walkerton on October 5th, ended in a 1-1 tie. Kitchener Lady Rangers are 33, 5, and 10 overall. In the West Division here, the regular season play are 10, 0, and 5. First in the division. They won the last 5 games overall, including their tournament games. And that was after 3 devastating losses in Woodstock. If you remember last night, they defeated Woolwich Wild 3-0. And the week before, the Air beat Air last week 3-0. Our official today will be Old Willie with a nice gray mustache. Handsome man. Starting lineup today will be Lily McDonald at center, Chloe Connell on the left, Vogel on the right, and back on D, Henning and Taylor. The Stripes are working on the net, and that net is going to be guarded by number 1, Lily Dombrowski. After an amazing performance by Sophia Shannon last night, it's Dombrowski's turn to show what she's made of. Big things are expected from the Kitchener Lady Rangers tonight. For those of you interested, next Friday I'll be coming to you live in the historic Grand River Arena. The Kitchener Lady Rangers are taking on their rivals, the Waterloo Ravens. Join us next week, 9 p.m. live. And then next Saturday, there's a special out-of-town game in Tiverton versus Kincardine. After tonight, there's only 5 games left in the regular season. Looks like the officials here are still playing with the net. There's some issues here with it. We'll bring you over here and take a look at what these guys are doing. Pivot. Good job, fellas. So on to start here, we'll do a little thing called Talking with the Fans. I'm speaking with our senior official correspondent.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
We're speaking to our officials correspondent. What do you think? Any thoughts on today's game?
We better play hard. This is a good team. They travel far. They want to win. They'll be hungry. And we're fresh off a win from last night, so the girls should keep up the momentum.
And last time these two teams met, it was 1-1 tie.
Okay.
Yep.
I did not remember that. Good call.
Yes. All right. Looks like we're ready to get started here now. Rangers win the draw, dump it in. Full now. McDonald banks it in. A little action along the blue line. Comes out. Henning gets it over to Taylor. Taylor dumps it in. Puck's in the corner, up the boards. Capitals working to get it out. Capitals going hard. In over the blue line. They get a shot on. Dombrowski chips up to herself and catches it with the left hand. Action down in the Ranger zone. Behind Dombrowski. Capitals put out front. Tries for the one-timer, misses it. They end up sending it back in their own end. Warren goes on tough tapper along the boards. Over to Warren. Warren couldn't get the shot off. Thorne tips it deep in the corner. Warren up along the boards. Capitals come up with it. They try tipping it out. Thorne turns, dumps it back deep. Warren's there to pick it up, tries to put it out front. Tries again. Walkerton's keeping that from happening. Walkerton now with it. Trying to get it out of their zone. Walkerton skates it out into the neutral zone. Getting hung up. Warren sends it. Bounces in the neutral zone. The Capitals still working it in the neutral zone. Capitals are forced to dump it. Capitals working in the corner, cutting back, try to put it out front. A couple good opportunities here for the Capitals. Dombrowski got a piece of the one. And we're getting a tripping penalty early. Tripping penalty.
Terrible.
To Caitlin G. This will be the first penalty kill of the game. Doring at the face-off wins it. Taylor picks it up and just sends it. Ices it. Puck comes back. Walkerton trying to do something with it. They end up tipping it out of into their own bench. Face off in the Walkerton zone. Doring and Torres on forward. Laurel and Taylor on D. We're minute 43 left in this penalty kill. Taylor does a good job of putting that back. Walkerton manages to get it out. Laurel picks it up and sends it back where he came from. Doring makes a nice move, gets a shot, just misses the net. McDonald now in the corner with it. Battling it out. 2-on-1. Trying to freeze the puck. It comes out. Doring steps up, takes a shot, hits a goalie in the face. Well, in the mask, protecting the face. Races on in the neutral zone. McDonald picks up a loose puck, gets to dump it. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Walkerton sends it forward. Doring does a shoulder check, picks it up, banks it out, goes mid-ice. Looks like he might have been too many players for a moment here for Walkerton. You can watch that in the replay later. McDonald sends it back. 34 seconds left in the penalty kill. Walkerton gets in the neutral zone. Capitals in over the blue line. They're offside. McDonald sends it around. Back in the neutral zone. 13 seconds left. Walkerton now. Takes your time, sends it. Worrell now. Puts it through the neutral zone. Walkerton still making the move on it. 3 seconds left. Goes deep in the Ranger zone. Taylor's there to pick it up. Full strength. On the boards. Walkerton cuts back. Warren's going to get called for this one. As soon as we get control of it. And it looks like Warren, 2 minutes for body contact. Sorry, Worrell. I thought it was going to be Warren. It was Worrell. So Kitchener just comes out of the penalty kill, goes right back into it. Thorne, Henning, Connell, and Kidu on the ice. Willie, the ref, makes some explanations to both benches for some reason. I was looking for an extra puck. There we go. They're changing pucks up. Face off, Thorne wins it. Back to Keel. Keel tries to push it up the ice. Washington takes a shot off. Connell up against the boards. His puck, Henning. Walker comes up with it. They get a shot. Dabrowski gets a piece of it, deflects it out. Back behind Dabrowski. They go to stuff it. Someone's missing a net guard on the ice. They have to get off. Henning now with it. Walkerton working hard, moving that puck forward. Up along the boards again. Thorne sends it back. Walkerton now with it. Walkerton's going to go for a shot. They couldn't get that shot off. Connell tries to send it. It gets disrupted. In the corner. Taylor battling it out in the corner. A minute into the penalty kill. Puck's frozen. Right along the goal line on the board. It comes out. Henning tries to send it. Nice. Walkerton does a great job keeping it in. Because that adds some pepper to it. This time Henning does it again. It comes out. Goes at full length. Kitchener Rangers going for a quick line change. 39 seconds left in the PK. G with it. G. Cross ice passes it. Over to Taylor, and Taylor dumps it in the end. Walkerton working hard, getting it out of their own zone now. It squeezes out to Doring. Doring backhands it over to Taylor. Taylor's going to send it here. He trips it up to Doring. Doring's still fighting for it. Doring kept her stick on it despite 3 players there trying to prevent her from doing so. Puck comes back to G. G to Taylor. Taylor now. Taylor carries it. 1 second left in penalty kill. Full strength. Tapper's out. Doring now with it. Girls are offside. Takes it back to G. G gets it up there. Oh, what just happened there? It was a stampede of some sort. Taylor now with it along the boards. Taylor gets it across. Misses that. He's always misses the net. There's always one late one. Capitals working hard to get it out again. Comes in neutral zone. Taylor waited for it. Taylor dumps it in deep. Rangers come back on side. Puck goes in the corner. Q. Up to Warren. Warren picks up the spinning puck, knocks it in deep. McDonald battling on the boards. Comes up the Q, gets past her in the neutral zone. Races on. Henning's going to win that race. Henning now, behind Dombrowski. Banks it up on the blue line. Up to Topper, over to Warren. Warren now gets a shot. It gets deflected. Warren out front. Tries to get him out front, and it gets deflected by the Capitals. Capitals now making a move in the neutral zone. Henning tips it away. Henning gets up to Topper. Topper tips it over the blue line. Capitals send it back. Dangerous move there during the line change. Doring now. Doring carries it in. She whips around, turns it. Squeezes out to the neutral zone. Dombrowski plays it, gives it to Henning. Henning now. Henning tried to bank it out. Walkerton kept it in. Walkerton now trying to make a move. Doring tips it away. Gets up to Ernst. Plays on. Ernst now with it. Ernst tries to get it really Torres. Torres pucked out behind her. Couldn't get her stick on it. Although it's been a great play. Tries to get out front. No one home. Walkerton gets out. Doring playing like she's 6 feet tall and bulletproof. Into the corner. Ernst. Ernst tries to get out front. Walkerton now with it. Torres sends it back. Over to Ernst. Ernst is in the corner. Up in the blue lines, G. Sends it back to Ernst. Ernst now has it. Couldn't get a stick on it. She tried to get out front. Gets it out front. It's chaos in the crease. And the goalie wisely covers that one up. You're watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel, coming to you live from the legendary Don McLaren Arena. It is very historic and nostalgic. This is a barn if I've ever seen one. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first period of play. Still no score. OJ Worrell brings across, dumps it in. Connell cuts back. Puck comes out. Washington Capitals get it deep in the Rangers zone. Worrell's there to pick it up. She gets over to G. Banks it off the boards. Loose puck out front. Getting picked by Fogle. Fogle backhands it over to Thorne. Thorne tips it forward in the Capital zone. They manage to get in the neutral zone. Melby on the move now. They got a shot off. Dombrowski gets a piece of it, puts it in the corner. 30 seconds left in the first. Puck dangerously comes out front. Fogle tries to get to Connell. Connell just misses. Capitals dump it in. Back behind the net. That was Worrell. Capitals try to get a shot. Goes back behind the net. G banks it up. Playing ping pong along the board. 2 seconds. Now will be the end of the first period of play. No score. Could be live. The Don McLaren Arena. Started the second period. We'll now go to our interviews here. Thoughts on the first part of the game?
It seems like they always have a little bit of a slow start. So if it's any indication of previous games, I'm pretty sure they're going to step it up in the second and third period. So I can see a win here today.
Historically, that's what they've been doing.
That's right.
That's right. All right, thank you. What are your thoughts on the calls so far?
Terrible.
Terrible calls.
Yes.
You don't think Willie's doing his best job he could today?
Pardon?
Is Willie doing a good job today?
Not so far.
Not so far.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're ready to get started here. Girls are ready. Second part of the ready to start the second period here. Thorne, Tapper, and Warren are your forwards to start the game in this period, with Taylor and Henning on D. Kitchener Lady Rangers are without the services of Isabella McNulty-Williams today, so we're running 5D, rotating through 5. Back in the corner here, playing it out. Well, they get a shot up, hits the back of the post and comes forward. Thorne keeps working it. That'll be icing. The hand comes up and the puck's coming back. You're watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel, coming live from the legendary McLaren Arena, located in Midtown Kitchener, in the shadow of Kitchener's Collegiate Institute. Doring at the face-off circle. Doring wins it. Comes back to O.J. Worrell. Worrell hits the stripes. That's okay, because Doring's got it now. Doring gets up to Ernst. Great move by Ernst. Cuts back. Ernst takes a shot. Misses the net. Up against the boards. Doring sent it hard to O.J. Worrell. Sent it right back. Cap's trying to get it out. Gets past Worrell. Races on. Worrell's picking this up. She banks it up to Torres. Torres tries to tip it out. And Doring picks it up. Doring gets tripped. And this will be Kitchener Lady Rangers' first power play of the game. This power play is brought to you by Huddle Construction, the most dependable construction company in KW. Starting in this power play, McDonald, Connell, Bobo, back by G and Taylor. McDonald wins it, gets it back to Taylor. Taylor gets it over to Fulbo. Fulbo now takes a shot. It goes wide. McDonald takes a shot. Misses the net. Up along the boards. Caps try to get it out. Sneaks past Taylor. Britton Taylor now. Backhands it over to G. G gets it up to Connell. Connell tries to dump it in. Walkerton gets it. Taylor picks it up in the neutral zone. Taylor now. She's gonna carry it herself. She brings it in, dumps it in the corner. Now it's time to dump and chase. Connell goes in hard. Goes to pick it up. Walkerton, they're trying to freeze the puck. Bobo's in there fighting it now. It's like the Malachi crunch in the corner. Puck comes out. Walkerton has it. Walkerton sends it. Dabrowski plays it. Sends it mid-ice. McDonald picks up the loose puck. McDonald now, in over the blue line. McDonald passes it over. Big shot! That's McDonald to Warren. Goal by Warren, and the Kitchener Lady Rangers score on the power play. And we saw something nice there. The Kitchener Lady Rangers were on the attack there. It became a 2-on-1. McDonald looked like she was going to take a shot, and she just slid it right over to Warren with that strong shot, put it upstairs where you keep the peanut butter. Top shelf, my friends, top shelf. 7:39 left in the second period. Kitchener Lady Rangers take the lead. Henning sends it in. Tapper takes a shot, and it gets covered up. Special hello to all those of you on the Ontario's West Coast. Beautiful Blue Water Beach, Goderich, Ontario. Special hi. Not to mention those of you on the East Coast, and that's all the way out down east in Nova Scotia. And those of you way up north in northwestern Ontario. Viewers from all over the place here. Last 2 weeks ago, we had people watching in, I believe it was Argentina. Okay. Tapper now with it. Tapper on the move. Tapper's getting pressure. She turns. She dumps it behind the net. Tapper picks it up again. Tapper puts it up front and sneaks through. Henning going for it. Up along the boards. This game is getting a little rough and tumble. It'll be icing coming all the way back. 6:50 left. 6:49 actually left in the second period. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading 1-0. I was looking at crunching some of the analytics from the channel there this week, and it looks like they're you can watch it on the big screen, but there's still about 1/3 you watch it on your little tiny smartphones. I suggest you do use your tablet computer, or better yet, your big 50-inch smart TV that I know you all have. Torres, it's back to Worrell. Worrell tries to get through traffic. It's deflected. Now Taylor puts it up high, dumps it in the corner. Torres now with it again. Ruby Torres puts it out front. Capitals now, and Murphy getting it out. Gets deflected by Ernst, and Torres now working hard. Back in the corner. Over to Ernst. Ernst trying to get up to Doring. Doring now with it. Doring through traffic. Gets stopped by the pads. Worrell through traffic, gets deflected. Doring gets back to Torres. Torres with a quick rip. Denied. Doring again. And this time the goalie jumps out and covers the puck. And it looks like Torres is getting a penalty. Torres, 2 minutes for slashing. And the future Lady Rangers back on the penalty kill. That's fan favorite, Ruby Torres. Always exciting player to watch. Okay, now for a penalty kill, McDonald, Henning. Connell and G are out. Walkerton takes a big shot, goes off net. Rangers manage to put it through. McDonald in hot pursuit, putting the pressure on. Walkerton has to cut back. They're going to try to shove it forward. McDonald there up against the boards. McDonald steals it, gets a shot. The goalie just gets a piece of it. Up along the boards. Henning sends it back deep corner. G now keeps it in. Connell now gets over to McDonald, picks it up on the blue line. Henning gives a slapper all the way down. Far corner, Connell's going back, putting pressure on. Connell picks it up, gets over to McDonald. McDonald can't get her stick on it. Capitals now steal it away, and Capitals now on the move. Through the neutral zone, minute 8 left in the penalty kill. G going for it along the boards. Walkerton trying to do something with it. Came close to a penalty there. G tries to clear it. Walkerton keeps it in. They take a shot. McDonald uses her body to stop it. Walkerton has it. We're getting a delayed penalty here. It looks like pitcher is getting yet another penalty. Number 6, Thorne. That'll be 2 minutes for cross-checking. That's okay. 2 players and then they're friends, they can chat. But we're doing a little 5-on-3 now. Doring wins a draw. Washington now gets a shot off, misses the net. This will be a real test in Kitchener Lady Rangers. They're not foreign to doing the 5-on-3. But this is difficult, especially a team like this gets a shot off. Big save by Dombrowski. They called the whistle. We're going to have ourselves another face-off here. Doring, Kihuk, and Worrell. There's the puck. Doring wins it. Sends it along the boards. Sends it in deep. 16 seconds left in this first penalty. Walkerton now making a move. They get a shot off. Dombrowski deflects it out. Back to the corner, still 5-on-3. And Torres steps out. They get a shot off, gets deflected. 5-on-4 now. Worrell now working it. Minute 8 left in this penalty kill. Doring now with it, short-handed. Doring all by herself. Doring, I don't know if the camera is keeping up. Doring couldn't get a shot off. Gets a shot, gets blocked. Tries to stuff it at the last second. Back to the neutral zone. Back in deep. 45 seconds left in this penalty kill. Puck comes out. Great play by Taylor. Taylor now making the move. They tried to. Looks like the Capitals player tried to hook her and just drop the stick, but she realized what she was doing. McDonald now steals that loose puck. McDonald now with it. Capitals ice it, and the Rangers let it ice, but they call it off. Banked around to Foble. Foble gives it away. Henning sends it in the neutral zone. Capitals dump it hard again. Henning sends it up. Neutral zone. Foble now racing, putting the pressure on, and we're back to full strength. Good penalty kill by the Kitchener Lady Rangers. It's a long time to be shorthanded as McDonald picks it up. Puck comes up. Still in the Ranger zone. Henning now carries it over her own zone in the neutral zone. Carries it over the blue line. That was interference if I've ever seen it. McDonald now.
Daniel's gonna lose it.
McDonald dumps it. Up to Tapper. Tapper, McDonald, back to Tapper. Tapper carries over the blue line, tips it in deep. Walkerton sends it out. Warren now. Warren dumps it as the Rangers come out back onside. Far corner. Walkerton tries to send it. Warren dumps it back behind. Tapper gets flicked out front. Walkerton moving it. Walkerton wheeling. Going up against G. Walkerton gets sent in the corner. Very patient play by G to keep it. Thorne tries to set it out, but they zip it in, get a shot. Dombrowski gets a shot, gets a piece of it, gets it wide. And Warren now on the attack. Warren in over the blue line. Warren tries to send over to Thorne. It gets snagged away. Walkerton making the move. Goes in deep. G's there to meet it. Walkerton picks it up. Up along the boards, through traffic, gets a shot, gets deflected out. Still along the boards. Warren working hard. Walkerton gets it out. Walkerton tries to stuff it. He gets covered. Big save by Lily Dombrowski. 44 seconds left in the second period. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading the Walkerton Capitals 1-0. Come to you live from the legendary and nostalgic McLaren Arena. Doring wins the draw, comes back deep. Rangers get it out. Rangers come up. That was a quick whistle because the puck never crossed the blue line. Interesting call there to call it offside, but the puck is still onside. Doring, Ernst, and Torres are your forwards. And Doring wins the draw, goes to O.J. Worrell, over to Taylor. Taylor now tries to get it up to Torres, who gets it over to Doring. It gets snipped away. Gets bounced around in the neutral zone. And this time Walkerton's offside. 20 seconds left in the second period. Going to Torres in the neutral zone. Taylor's going to pick this up. She sends it up to Ernst. It's in the neutral zone here. It's Walkerton now in the rush. Worrell going in hard. Put the pressure on. 5 seconds left in this period. She's just trying to freeze the puck. It's called freezing the puck. Looks like there's a little bit of shovey going on here. Now, this team last year, when we played the U18B team last year in Walkerton, at one point there was, I think, 6 Rangers in the penalty box at one time and 5 Walkerton Capitals. That was a December game, late December 2024, and it was interesting. Missed the sign here. I think Both players, looks like I got a penalty. Moral. I missed a call. It was probably roughing or something like that. 2 minutes each. And we'll do 5 minutes on 5. Or we'll do 5 on 5 here for these next 2 minutes. And everybody's getting, OJ Worrell's getting a lot of congratulations for whatever she did there from everybody. Either congratulations or condolences. I'm not sure which, but the way they're smiling, I think it's congratulations. All right, so the starting lineup for this third period now. McDonald, Connell, and Vogel. I'll change the scoreboard here to make it show third. And we got Kihut and Henning back on the D. 12 long miles to go. Puck goes deep into the Ranger zone. McDonald picks it out of the pile. Gets sent back. Kihut now with it. Kihut gets it out. Girls are offside. Rangers have a minute here to come up with second to come himself. Henning's going to pick this one up. Henning now banks it up the boards. Tries to get it Connell. McDonald now picks it up. McDonald carries it out. McDonald in the neutral zone. It gets sent back. McDonald again with it. Loose tip. Pucks get tipped away and goes back in the Ranger zone. Kihut now with it. Chips it up to Vogel in the neutral zone. They send it. Henning's going to pick this one up. Gets over to Kihut. Kihut now. Vogel tries to get it. McDonald gets tipped away. Henning shovels it out. Capitals now in their own zone with it. Go to D pass. Back in the neutral zone. Kihut sends it. Capitals now in their own zone. Vogel put the pressure on. Thorne now in the corner with it. Thorne in the corner. Tries to put it out front. To Warren. Back in the corner again. Kihut. Kihut sends it just flying high in the air. And the goalie picks that one up. Face off in the Capital zone. 10:28 left in this third period. Kitchen Lady Rangers leading 1-0. Face off infraction by the Capitals. Comes back to Taylor. Turn and shoot. Nice shot. Oh, nice shot. I couldn't see that. That was a little chaos. That might have been Thorne. I think Thorne turned around and whipped that one in. And it has been confirmed. Ranger goal. Allie Thorne. Capitals goalie gave up a couple rebounds on that one. And then the Kitchen Lady Rangers were able to maximize the potential with it. And Thorne takes the face-off. Thorne wins the face-off, goes back to G. G gets it out. Capitals send it back. G's gonna go pick it up behind Dombrowski. Shovels over to Taylor. Taylor. Let's bank it up. Taylor again. Pushes it out. And Taylor brings it out. Taylor making the move. Taylor cuts back. Gets a shot. Last second just gets tipped away. Walkerton trying to make a move. Walkerton moving with it. Walkerton can't get the shot off. G blocks it. And this may be the cheapest goddamn call I've ever seen. Hooking. Wow. Okay. 2 minutes of tapper for cooking. And the Kitchen is back on the penalty kill. Doring at the face-off. Doring wins it. Hoops it up to herself. Now Doring on the move. Doring through the neutral zone. Doring beats one, beats two. She's getting squeezed off to the side. She comes back. She's back behind the net with it. Hanging on to it. Just hanging on to it. Banks it up. Henning. Henning. Sends it back to Doring. Doring now out front to Ernst. Ernst takes it. Couldn't make it go in. That's eats a lot of seconds out of this penalty kill. You're short-handed and you're in that zone. Capitals come up with it now. Capitals making a move. And that puck goes up, hits the rafters, and play is dead. 9:09 left in the third period play here. The legendary McLaren Arena. There's a minute 24 left in this penalty kill. And it looks like the Walkerton has pulled their goalie. Walkerton's pulled their goalie. So it's an empty netter here. They are desperate. With 9 minutes left, they've pulled their goalie. So they're going to do a little 6-on-4 here. Picture late range. McDonald's going in. Picks it up. She sends it. Walkerton keeps it in. Walkerton's crowded. They don't know what to do. Shot comes on. And Dombrowski blocks with their pads. 8:49 left. And we're looking at an empty net. Six on 4 here with 1:04 left in this penalty kill. So Walkerton wants it back. McDonald ices it. They're called icing off, and it goes in deep. McDonald's down there to put it in. Puts the pressure on. Walkerton's now working at getting it out. Taylor tries to send it. It gets blocked. Worrell now with it. Worrell takes a look. Sends it deep. It was on track to go in with the D there. Tips it away. 34 seconds left in the penalty kill. Rangers send it back. Walkerton now on the move. Walkerton decided to put their goalie back. Still 23 seconds left in the penalty kill. But Walkerton has put their goalie back in. They did an on-ice, in-play change. Amazing. Thorne sends it, and that'll be icing all day, every day. What's called off? Icing was called off. Oh, I forgot. It's still power play. It's penalty kill. So it's still a penalty kill. It's 1 second left, and now we're at full strength as Tapper steps out, and Vogel now will be taking the ice. 5-on-5. Ball will push it forward. Taylor keeps it in right along the blue line. Taylor working hard. Taylor turns. Trying to get a shot off. Through traffic, gets stopped. Vogel turns, tries to get a shot. And Connell was in the paint, waiting for it. 7:22 left in the third. Lady Rangers leading 2-0. We're watching some exciting hockey here. Thorne, Vogel, and Connell. Capitals having trouble. They're making late substitutions here. Thorne wins it. Gets it back to Connell. To G. G takes a shot. Just misses the net. Vogel. Up along it. Thorne now with it. Thorne. Front. Over to Henning. Henning sends it back behind the net. Thorne has it. Gets tipped away back in the far corner. Loose puck picked up by Connell. Washington keeps it out. Tries to get out. Henning sends it back in. Gets past G. Can't get past Henning. Tries to get the shot. Henning fighting for it. Up along the boards. Washington still, or Walkerton, keeping in Washington. Walkerton working it. Not sure why they have the name Capitals. Walkerton ain't the capital of nothing. Walkerton takes a shot across the bow. Back behind Dombrowski. Capitals have it. Great play. Dombrowski shut him down. Henning sent it. That's a body checking penalty already for number 15. And Connell's going to get 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. And after getting a body check, so there's going to be an offsetting penalties here. Interesting thing about the Kitchener Lady Rangers, and they're putting the They're putting the face-off back in the Ranger zone. Face-off in the Ranger zone. That is something else. So funny thing about this Kitchener Lady Ranger team is so far every player on the team has scored a goal. This team is such an even team in that sense. Walkerton gets a shot. Dabrowski denies him. Warren now on the move. Warren through neutral zone. She carries it over the blue line. They get sent back. Warren sends it. Warren. Walkerton puts it in neutral zone. Capper now steals it. Couldn't. Gets in with her body. Doring gets stripped down. She goes down. Loose puck. Dombrowski picks it up and covers it up. 5:24 left in the third. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading 2-0. McDonald, Torres, Ernst up front. Dombrowski denies them. Taylor, Torres. Loose puck. Walkerton now. Cuts back. Walkerton looking for a pass. Torres preventing them from doing anything with that puck. Henning comes up, pulls it around the net, along the boards. Taylor tries to get it out. Knocks it out. Ernst now with it. Ernst with the great hands. Ernst gets a shot and it gets picked up by the goalie's glove hand. 4:51 left in the third period of play. Face off down in the Walkerton zone. Walkerton trying to get their own zone. Rangers do a good job keeping it in. Walkerton with the neutral zone. Walkerton in the middle of the blue line. Capitals making a move. Gets a shot. And Dabrowski saves it with her blocker over her head. Along the boards. Henning. Cuts back. Shovels it back to Taylor. Taylor sends back up for Ernst. McDonald now trying to get it. Puck's on the blue line. In the neutral zone, Capitals now trying to make a move. In over the blue line. Getting squeezed off. Towards the boards. Cuts back. Up in their D. D goes for a shot through traffic. Ernst stops that and shovels it in the neutral zone. She goes for a line change. Capitals now making a move. They get a shot. Dabrowski brushes it aside. Taylor now cuts back. Taylor behind the net. Thorne sends it across. Doring sends it forward. And loose puck gets covered up. Face off in the Walkerton end. 3:39 left in the third period. Just remind you that next Friday the Kitchener Lady Rangers are taking on the Waterloo Ravens at home in the historic Grand River Arena. Join me next week, 9 o'clock. I'll try to have a pregame show. Great shot, great attempt by Fogle, gets denied. Puck comes back to Kihut. Kihut. Doring now. Doring gets up to Thorne. Thorne in over the blue line. Thorne looking for a pass to Doring. Sneaks out. Kihut there, sends it back. Walkerton trying to get it out. Walkerton in the neutral zone. Walkerton carries over the blue line, then squeezed out. Dombrowski gets a piece of it, sets it up for G. G gets up to Fogle. Fogle now banks it up. Walkerton keeps it in. Walkerton sends back behind the net. G. G sends it back behind Dombrowski. Kihut now with it. Kihut tries to bring it to Connell. Kihut now again with it. Over to Doring. Doring ices it. Icing's called off. 2:27 left in the third. Walkerton's making a move. Capitals making a good move. She's going coast to coast with it, over the blue line. Nope. Laurel stops that shot with her body. Connell picks it. Gets it up to Warren, and then gets tipped into the Walkerton zone. Walkerton now with it. On the move. Walkerton skates it through the zone, through the neutral zone. Goes coast to coast. Goes for the play. Shut down. And the hand is up. 2 slashing calls being called. .152 left in the third. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading 2-0. And Kitchener Lady Rangers getting 2 in the box. This is the double slash in the penalty while we are carrying the puck. These guys are drunk. All right, 5 for the remainder of the game. Walkerton scores their first goal. We'll be watching the replay on this one there, Willie. Willie, if you're ever watching this, please subscribe and like the JMac Sports Entertainment YouTube channel. One comes out. McDonald, Tapper, Taylor, and Henning going to kill this 2-minute penalty with 1:47 left in the third period. And Washington finally sees the sin bin for tripping. 2 minutes for tripping. So now we get to see a little 4-on-4 action. Face-off in the Walkerton zone. McDonald, Tapper, Henning, Taylor. Walkerton wins the draw. Backhand their own net. Taylor's going to step forward and keep it in. But Walkerton snitches it away through the neutral zone. Tapper catches up, no problem. They have to cut back. Goalie's pulled. Sound going to be 5-on-4. They got the goalie pulled. 1:24 left. Taylor tries to send it out. Henning now steals it. Henning now making the move. Henning getting pinched up. Henning cuts it along the boards. Henning was looking for that security thing. Back to Taylor. And hooking penalty is being called against Henning. The love of Jesus himself. One minute, 7 seconds left. He should be playing the 3 blind mice, but there's only 2 of them. Kehoe now with it. Kehoe tries to bank it up to Doring. Goes out there. Kehoe now with it. Kehoe being pressed up against. She's freezing the puck. 55 seconds left. Freezing the puck. Doring's now going to try to get this puck. And she gets it. Nope, it gets bounced back. Kehoe now with it. Kehoe banks it up the boards. Walkerton takes a shot. It gets deflected. Doring now steals it. Doring almost trips. Sends it out. Worrell sends it. Icing's called off. Well, it's a power play, that's why. Empty net. So 5-on-3. Worrell sends it back. Walkerton's still making the move with it. Walkerton in over the blue line. Tips it towards Dombrowski. Dombrowski plays it. And hangs on to it. 16.1 seconds left in the third play. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading 2-1. Walkerton's goalie is pulled. So it's going to be 5-on-3. 5-on-3 with an empty netter. Doring at the face-off circle. Puck goes in the neutral zone. 10 seconds left. Walkerton trying to get the shot off. Doring now. Picks it up. Doring's she's a smart player. She's going to hang on to it. She's playing with it. Who sends it? And that, folks, is your hockey game. Kitchener Lady Rangers victorious over the Walkerton Capitals 2-1. Join me next week as I come to you live from the Grand River Arena. 9 p.m. Friday as the Kitchener Lady Rangers take on their arch rivals, the Waterloo Ravens. And then join me next Saturday as the Kitchener Lady Rangers are heading up to Tiverton to take on the Kincardine Canucks. Only 5 games left in this regular season. Thanks for watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel. I'm Jason, and I'll see you next week.